Hi, I'm Paula Fry, and I've made lots of videos about autoimmune disease. I have rheumatoid arthritis, and all of my videos are for people that have either rheumatoid or other autoimmune diseases, and they are fantastic. They'll really help you. So watch those if you haven't. Today I'm going to tell you how to make disinfectant wipes. I've been to Walmart, and boy, they're cleaned off the shelves. They're cleaned off the shelves in the grocery store. Hand sanitizer, all that is just gone. So I've made these for a long time just because I like them. I think they're better for you than Clorox wipes or some of those other hand cleaners or surface sanitizers. So I just wanted to tell you today how to make these. I make these with alcohol. This is 70%. I like the 90%, but I just happen to have the 70%. For one container of wipes, which this container has about 72 wipes, I use about 3/4 cup of alcohol and about 1/2 cup of distilled water. And then I use glycerin. And you can use a teaspoon or less for those proportions. And then I use, this is just essential oil from Walmart. It's called Guru Nada, and this is immunity. And this little bottle has all the great germ-killing essential oils. It has clove, tea tree, eucalyptus, rosemary, frankincense, lemon, and oregano. So it has some great essential oils, and you know, I'm not going to pay a lot for an essential oil that I'm going to use in my wipes. So I think this one's $5.95, and it's 0.5 fluid ounces. So it'll go a long ways, and I think it's great. Another thing that I like to put in my wipes is peppermint oil, because it makes them smell good and fresh. And peppermint oil is also a very good when you have colds or flus, and eucalyptus oil smells heavenly. So, and it's great for a lot of things. So what I do, I just go to Walmart or a discount grocery store, and I buy wipes, and I get them the wipes that have the least amount of ingredients. The pure wipes, this is fragrance and dye free. This is Equate brand from Walmart. There's 72 wipes in here. And so for this package, like I said, I use about 3/4 cup of alcohol, about 1/2 cup of water or less, and I always use distilled. And then I use these essential oils, and I use about 20 drops of each in my mixture, and I mix it up really well. You want to make sure those essential oils are dispersed throughout your mixture. And then I take this one I've already done, so I'm going to move it over here, and I make sure that I do this on paper towel. Especially if you're doing on a cabinet, you can take a tray and put underneath this, and then put the paper towel, and then do this. You do not have to do it this way. You can buy the wipes, the Huggy sensitive wipes, in the big packages where they're, I don't remember how many wipes there are in those big packages, but you can put it out in a dish or a tray, saturate it with the alcohol, distilled water, essential oil mixture, and then put it in baggies yourself. And those are nice because you can make small baggies for your purse, or so I've done that, and I really do like to do that too. So, but this size I like, believe it or not, to keep in my car, because I like to have a good supply there. When I get done with work, I like to clean my hands and wipe everything off. So you can use them in your house. I clean off my refrigerator handles, I cleaned out my dishwasher, I cleaned off my cabinet tops. It's great for any of that. And I also use them in my bathrooms. I clean my sink, I clean my toilet, the top of my toilet, and wipe down the side of my tub. I have another cleaner that I'll tell you about for the inside of the tub, but we'll talk about that another day. But anyway, I just lift this up as high as I can get it. These particular wipes have a really little opening. Some of them have a little bit bigger opening. But I'm going to go ahead and just pour this very slowly into that little opening. If you get too carried away and do it too fast, it's not going to work. You're going to have it all over everything. And then at a certain point I stop and I kind of mush them together and make sure that it's dispersed through. I want every towel to have some of this alcohol mixture on it. So, and then I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of this. Okay. Now, there are other YouTube videos on how to make your own wipes with paper towels and make your own containers and all that. And that's fine, but I don't have time to do that. So this is really fast. I love them. I can make them in probably 5 or 10 minutes, make 2 packages in my kitchen in the morning, and then I've got them for, these 2 packages will probably last me a good month or more cleaning in my home. And then the one I keep in the car lasts for a long time too. One nice thing about these, I found that they don't dry out very much, and I think it's because I do use the glycerin and the alcohol for some reason, and the distilled water keep them wet. Now, you can oversaturate them, and you don't want that either. You don't want them to be too wet. So I would really, as you go, just feel them, make sure that they're getting saturated, but they're not too wet, because you don't want that either. So I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about essential oils. There hasn't been a whole lot of research on them as far as killing viruses, and I have no clue if they kill the coronavirus. I think personally they probably help prevent a lot of the viruses. I think you should follow the CDC regulations or recommendations about washing your hands, staying out of crowded areas, especially if you have autoimmune disease. Just follow all the recommendations. Don't be around sick people, or if you are sick, you know, cough into a tissue or into your elbow like this. Just be really careful, because people with autoimmune disease have a higher risk of not only getting it, but in some cases it can be fatal. I was just going to tell you, tea tree, eucalyptus, bergamot, geranium, cinnamon, clove, and are all really good for killing airborne germs and surface germs. So peppermint I used to use when my boys and my granddaughters had a bad cold. I would mix it with olive oil and rub it on the bottom of their feet. But you need to ask your doctor about that, because essential oils are really strong, and sometimes they're not recommended for children or pregnant women. That's another thing. If you are pregnant, I wouldn't do this unless you have a doctor's recommendation. So I especially like clove. I think it has a lot of germ killing properties. Cinnamon also. Rosemary is amazing. I just think it's a great essential oil, and I love oregano. I actually use oregano on my face when I have a sinus infection. You don't use it straight from the bottle or it will burn your oregano. I've actually removed molds with oregano. It is very strong. But I mix it with coconut oil, and when I get a sinus infection or a sinus headache, I rub it on my face where I'm having problems, and it seems to really work. So I would just ask you to do your own research on essential oils. If you are allergic or to a lot of things, I would be very careful and just use your wipe. If you're going to use them on your hands, just use it on a small part of your skin just to see if you are sensitive. I have a lot of sensitivities, a lot of allergies, and I haven't had any problems with any of them. A lot of them will burn your skin just because they're strong, and you're not supposed to use them straight out of the bottle. You're supposed to put a carrier oil, or like, you know, here we mixed water and alcohol to make our wipes. So just make sure that you are cautious, because you may be allergic to it, or and I would be real careful with children. And these, I think they're probably safer than the wipes that you buy in the store. I probably wouldn't use those on children either, but just ask your doctor and find out about that. But they're great for cleaning. I use them on my hands, like I said, after I've been in a public place, and I think you'll really enjoy them. And they're quite easy. So let them sit out overnight on your paper towel. Sometimes the bags may have a little hole in them. I rarely have one, but if you do, just stick it in a baggie and use it from the baggie. Seems to me there was something else I need to tell you about these. But anyway, I think you'll really like them, and they smell heavenly. So thank you for your time. I hope this helps you. I will have other videos with other cleaning products that I feel are fantastic and very germ killing. Thank you. God bless. Bye-bye.